Phyna, the winner of BBnaija Season 7, has announced the death of her sister, Ruth Otagbo, who passed away following a trucking accident. The incident occurred on August 14 near Auchi Polytechnic in Edo State, leaving Ruth with severe injuries, including an amputated leg and other head and hand injuries. The Dangote group, whose truck was involved in the accident, had previously pledged to provide comprehensive medical care and compensation to support her recovery. Despite the company's pledge, Phyna confirmed her sister's death through a legal document she posted on Instagram. On Sunday, August 31st, the family has requested privacy to grieve and stated that funeral arrangements will be communicated to the public later. The Dangote group has released a statement, and it reads, "We're deeply saddened by the passing of Ruth Otagbo, who was injured in the recent road incident involving one of our trucks in Auchi, Edo State. On behalf of the entire Dangote group, we extend our heartfelt condolences to her and her family, friends, and loved ones at this difficult time. Since the accident, our officials and insurance partners have been by her side, covering all financial and medical costs and supporting her family. Arrangements had been made for her to be flown to India for advanced treatment, pending medical clearance from her doctors. Sadly, despite these efforts and Ruth's brave fight to live, we lost her today. At Dangote Group, safety, accountability, and compassion remain the core of our operations. We remain committed to strengthening our safety systems and supporting those affected in moments of tragedy. May God grant her mercy and eternal rest." This was signed by the management of Dangote Group yesterday. I received this statement. But this is such a heartbreaking story, Ayo. This story has been trending for weeks now, and the conversation is out there. But it's good to see that the Dangote Group has taken responsibility. They have been by her side. And Phyna, I believe, said her sister has 2 children. I believe that the Dangote Group also have committed that they will take care of the family and hopefully the children as well. Ayo.
Okay, so I'm really sad that this story ended this way.
Yes.
When Dangote Group took responsibility for her healthcare, following the campaign done by her sister, Phyna, original name Josephina Otagbo, the Dangote Group had come out to respond, saying that they were going to do everything within their power to ensure that they looked at her sister. Now, unfortunately, following that, even though they'd also come out to say that they're willing to take her to India to get her legs, at least to give her the best health care, she succumbed to the cold hands of death. And we mourn with their family. They're currently mourning, and they say that they want some privacy, at least to honor the dead. I think this throws more light around responsibility and the state of the people who are behind vehicles in our country. We have to look at what caused it in the first place. Young girl in Auchi, truck driver. There are concerns around whether or not his ability to, or whether he was supposed to be driving. A lot of these big organizations outsource these contracts to certain contractors who would present all the papers rightly. Well, because we live in such a corrupt society, some of these things are not accurate. Now, I do think that, and I'm glad that Dangote Group has said that they're going to take measures to look after her children. I think that's the least they can do in this instance. They have been quite responsive, and I think that's a good point. But beyond being responsive, what we want to see is a prevention of similar incidents like this taking place on our road. It's not just the private organizations that have to take responsibility. I dare say the government has to take responsibility. The state of our road is nothing to write home about.
Yes.
We've often talked about regulation around trucks and vehicles, what time they're supposed to be on the road, affecting road regulations, speed limits, the roadworthiness of our vehicles. The funny thing, they stop private car owners who have their cars in order. But these other truck drivers, some of them intoxicated, they don't regulate them.
This is it.
So these are some of the things that we want to see as a legacy to add to the wonderful Miss Otagbo. May her soul rest in peace.
Absolutely.
And comfort for her family as well.
Well said, Ayo. Really, really sad incident. May her soul rest